Crisis survival skills are the skills that we need, how to survive the situation that are very extreme for us, or we are in a really severe crisis and we need to get through them without making the situation worse. These are not certain skills that I would be using for everyday lives or solving problems. This is just for those situations when the emotion is very high. If we're thinking about from 0 to 10, for example, anxiety, despair, it's somewhere in 9, 8, 9. This is the time when to use crisis survival skills. One of the survival skills is called TIPP, TIP. This comes from the words T like a temperature. And what we do in here is changing the temperature in our body. And what we do to change the temperature in our body is to use ice or cold. And why do we use ice or cold is because that is a so strong sensation that we notice it even though through the very extreme emotion. And what we do is we can have an ice bag or frozen bees or anything. What we try to do is cool down our body, holding it anywhere in wrists, in our chest, in the neck, or in the face, so that we are getting sensations of the cold. That emotion goes down a little bit. Also, the I in TIP is intensive exercise. When we are in crisis or stressed, our cortisol, adrenaline and everything is very high because fight or flight reaction is going on in our body. So that's why we use intensive exercise to use the adrenaline and getting the attention back to our body. It could be that I'm running up and down the stairs, I'm doing push-ups, burpees, anything that is very intensive for me. And what I need is that exercise to be so intense that it gets my attention. And the two P's in TIP, one is a paced breathing and the other one is progressive relaxation. And paced breathing means that I'm sort of, in my mind, I'm thinking about like a square and I'm breathing through it. I'm counting like 4, inhaling and counting 4, and I'm stopping and counting 5, exhale, counting, long exhale, counting 7 or 8, stop, counting 5, then inhale, counting 4. So I get sort of a square going on in there. Or the progressive relaxation is something that can be used to get the tension away of our body. If you're very tense and somebody tells you to relax, that doesn't happen. So that's why we need the progressive relaxation. And this is the way to teach your body how to relax a little bit. So we're tensing, holding the breath, and letting go. Remember, letting go is longer than when we're feeling very tense. So that is a TIP skill that is used when emotion is somewhere 8, 9, 10. And then there's also a skill called stop, which we use it when the emotion is really, really high. Stop means actually what it says, stop. Stop what you're doing, take a step back, observe what is happening and stay mindful. I get the idea, stop, taking a step back, and I can, for example, go to a bathroom where I can get cold water on my wrists or on my face and so on, and come back when I'm calmed down. So these are the skills that we use when the emotion is really, really high in the crisis. Coming down from the very high emotion, it's not that just one skill helps. We need a lot of skills and it takes time. It's like coming down the stairs. I use stop, I use TIP, And then I use, for example, changing the situation, soothing myself, like I can use all of my 5 senses and also the sense of balance. And also you can use then skills of getting the situation better. For example, paying attention to something else totally, watching TV, cleaning up your closet, doing something, or you can dream about what shall I do if I win in a lottery, or I phone a friend. All of these is like when I'm coming down the stairs. What is good with the crisis survival skills is for you to find your own way how you do come down from the very extreme emotion.